My name's Joan Charles and I'm back with you to talk about the tarot and business. And what I thought I would do is explain a wee bit about, how the tarot, psychic and intuitive abilities can actually help in the business world. If you've got a team first and foremost and you're not very sure about how they're performing or how they kind of connect with one another, the tarot is a wonderful tool that helps you kind of break down to the kind of deep surface of who a person actually is and what's going on with them, because as we all know, quite often what we show on the outside isn't definitely at all what we show on the inside. So just as a wee example, imagine that you had chosen a card and you chose this card out of the tarot. This is the Temperance card. Now that would say to me that you're very good at blending situations, you're very good at with a creative spark, and you like to have that kind of holistic approach rather than be confrontational. You rather kind of go tentatively forward so that you don't dive into something, because you like to test the waters out before you actually decide this is what I'm going to do or this is for me. Also, the Temperance card is linked with Sagittarius, so we're going towards the kind of later part of the year. So if we were looking at timing, we might be looking at the kind of things like maybe there's changes coming round about you, or maybe that you're considering by the end of the year that things have to balance up, because perhaps at the moment you're not feeling kind of or you might be feeling a wee bit out of sorts. The Temperance card is also maybe trying to kind of do too many things as well at one time. That's why it's saying slow down, look at where you're at. So I would consider this to be a caring person who is a good communicator, lots of care round about, perhaps like a mother figure as well in an organisation or a team, and also very much somebody who has got that creative spark about them, a little bit of flair. But they don't shout for the rooftops about their abilities. They don't have to scream and shout that, I've achieved this or I've achieved that. They go quietly about their business, almost stealth-like, under the radar. And sometimes that can kind of go unnoticed. But a quietly confident person, and this would be somebody who would be in a team. And as I say, they would hopefully bring the team together and make sure that there's a kind of overall connection with everybody. And we need people like this when it comes to working in teams, because quite often there's angst with any team, because let's be honest, we don't get on with everybody. So having somebody like this in your team helps to blend and bond everybody together. So that's an ideal card. So in teams, if we were using the tarot, it works as a kind of metaphor for who the person might be. Also, if you're thinking about planning ahead, you can use the tarot as a brainstorming tool as well, because what we can do is look at different areas and aspects of the business where it is, pull some cards, have a look at what that brings up, and mainly that kind of gets to the kind of real core issues. Quite often when people think there is a problem, it turns out that it's actually something other than what they think. So because that the tarot is full of symbolism, it helps to bring that to the surface, and it lets you see exactly where things are sitting, who's sitting where, what's actually happening, what's going forward, what's a bit stagnated, and what you really need to focus on, And let's be honest, because the corporate world is so intense with competition. If you want to be ahead of the game, basically it's about using all the tools and skills that you have. Another way to look at the tarot for business would be about wealth. Now, wealth isn't always monetary. It can be about investing in yourself or investing in people. So perhaps, let's say you chose, well, this is the Two of Pentacles and it's reversed. That would be the normal way. So normally that would say lots of change going on with money, money coming in, money going out. If it's reversed, it's saying, perhaps things not going the way that you would want. And for me, this could be taking your eye off the ball, and the ball might be, have you lost sight of what the people in your organisation or your company do? Have you lost the value of them? Which is quite easy to do, because we get caught up in everyday situations in life, and sometimes that we're just kind of looking at the bottom line. But this helps you reevaluate what all the values and worths are and what the actual wealth is in the company. And it's protecting that wealth, whether it's financial or whether it's people orientated, or whether it's investing money in yourself to take time out to plan ahead. All of this is very important in any business, because without those structures, your business falls into problems, there's issues that lie ahead, and you could end up, one day thinking, oh heck, here I am, and time's going on. So ideally to kind of do that on perhaps like a monthly basis, and if not that, the best possible way is to do it at least every 6 months, so that you get the best opportunity of seeing where your business is and seeing how it's going forward. I hope that's helped. Just a wee couple of tips on the business side. I'll be back with more, so keep your eyes peeled and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.